They released millions of balloons all through this mall, and it just made me say, whoa. Like, look how cool it looks. More you watch just gets crazier. This clip made me say, wow, it's an elephant. Yeah, yeets this boy up in the air. Any Michael Jordan. Boom. I think this cat has magical powers. And just tapped the screen, and that poor guy fell over. Okay, I guess you could call this a talent. Amazing, boss. This right here is probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. They actually failed it, but they were trying to like backflip through each other. This is extremely well clipped. He grinds around this whole circle loop. Oh, that is really cool. Love that one. This is a firebender in real life. One, he's putting fire everywhere. Bam! That is actually crazy. Can someone tell me how this woman did not flinch when the ball came right her way? She is the GOAT of all time. Comment below if you would ever wear something like this. Like, this is actually how, like, going like that, spin around, and boom. There's a traffic light in Germany where you can play ping pong with the other person on the other side while you're waiting. Probably the coolest invention of all time. This looks like the greatest slide of all time. I had to put it in the video. It's like, this is what happens when you tip water onto boiling sand. And look at the effect it makes. It's like you could probably boil an egg on that sand. That's how hot it is out there. This kid is a beast when it comes to ping pong ball trick shots. Like, bam! Someone come get this man. He is crazy. Cool car tricking and coming. Try not to say wow, guys. Look at this. That's pretty sick. Don't ask how, but this lady made cake chicken that looks way too realistic. We're looking at a cake right now, not an actual turkey. If you've ever played 8-Pool in your life, you know these type of shots are literally impossible. He's insane, bro. This is the coolest artwork. When you look this way, it's the picture of Iron Man. When you look this way, it's Tony Stark. I love you 3000, Mr. Stark. This RC drifting and boom. And that's with RC, so cool. You are looking at hundreds and thousands of gun bullets all in the air exploding at one time. So if you're trying to look for a car parking spot, these robot arms come out of the car and you can actually walk on the wall, go around the car and actually find yourself a better car parking spot. If this was a thing, let me know if you would actually use it. There's literally a country that plays bowling with a train. What country is this? So this person made this picture with just like marbles, like a spinner top, and like he's just letting the paint do all the work. Look at the finished product. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but they're popping all these balloons and look how cool it looks. What's this dog doing? Photo balloon. There's a really cool trick right here. I wish I could do this. Like, boom. What the heck? Like, look at that slow motion. She makes it bounce and then she puts the ball underneath all that. In Bali, you can have breakfast inside a pool and these little trays here, they just float out to you. It's so cool. This is a cool effect that happens with a roller when you put it in the right light and the right shutter speed. Look at this. It just goes wobble, wobble, wobble. This lady came up with a new innovative way to put a rubbish bag in her bin. She puts it over her head. Just puts it on like that. That's kind of nasty, but I mean, do your thing. A car versus a whole ton of water equals bam. The whole car gets demolished. It's just a snail having a drink of water. Had to put it in the video for you guys. Look at that. I have no idea how this works, guys, but that ice hockey puck is somehow floating. What's going on out here? It's so cool. This girl is like a pro when it comes to makeup, and she can make herself look like any Marvel character, and it's kind of crazy. She legit looks like Thor. What type of black magic is this? Hulk? That's so sick. Check out this guy's floor to his house. It looks so cool. Like he's like tapping and like it's reacting to what he's doing. Painted heaps of Pikachus, put them on like a spinning circle, and the effect makes it look like Pikachu's running or Pikachu's dancing with a funny face. This is super satisfying right here. That might actually make you say, wow, look at this. I love the clay stuff. Like it's like going from just perfect and tiny. I could watch this all day. Probably the coolest backflip I've ever seen. Like it's so majestic and he's like cheap bands are actually insane. Like look at this, like all just so coordinated, and it blows my mind that this is actually real. All linked back up into a perfect square. Now, that is actually pretty satisfying. This tree is getting a haircut, guys. Oh, I could actually watch this guy cut this tree all day. That's a beautiful haircut. Let me know if this makes you say, well, not too sure what is going on, but definitely super satisfying to watch. Look at it. Let me know in the comments, would you actually like try this? Like, it's like 100 times bigger than the normal swings they have at my park. This dog is a pro at climbing trees and back flipping. Like, what? I never knew dogs could jump that high. That boy is on it. How cool is this? Look how satisfying that is. His technique is on fleek. I love these type of videos right here. Somewhere out in China, they have this amazing rainbow Lego road. It's like people slide down here. This is the silkiest dog in the whole entire world. It made me say, well, so it's in the video. I wish I was as skillful at bowling as this guy. So here's that one in the front there rolling, he has that one there, takes all the pins out, and that one there is still rolling, and he destroys all of them. So cool. This might make you say, wow, is the chicken wearing pants? I don't know how to feel about it. How dope is this, guys? I don't know how it works, but all these balloons are falling from the ceiling. Wait, I think they're all connected by little strings. Oh, that is actually trippy. So I thought I'd put it in the video. He's just like, he's cracking food with his head on the wall. This clip made me say, wow, for the wrong reasons. Oh no. Oh, I'm not, is that meant to happen?